This is the Osmotis Minikin 155 watt boost. This is the box that it comes in, and when you get the box, you'll want to check the bottom to make sure it has the authenticity sticker. With that, you can scratch and check on osmotis.com to ensure that the device is in fact authentic. On the back of the box, you will find all of the technical specifications. This device is 155 watts that can go as low as 5 watts, with a maximum output voltage of 7.5 volts and an output peak current of 35 amps, which can be controlled with the positive and negative buttons on the side of the device. This is also a temperature control device, which has a range of 212 to 572 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 to 300 degrees Celsius, which can also be controlled with the same positive and negative buttons. And we will show you how to switch between wattage and temperature control mode a little later in the video. Included in the box, you receive the device itself, the user manual, the 30-day warranty card, and a battery safety card, which is very, very important. Here at Action House Vape, we highly recommend that you read all of these cards and store them for safekeeping. Now onto the device itself. This is a dual 18650 high-rate flat-top battery device, which cases the batteries in this C-shaped shell. When you open the casing, the micro USB charging cable, which charges at 1 amp, is stored inside. This is used for charging and future updates. The descriptors for which way to place your batteries are located here. And when the batteries are in, you slide the casing back on. Up at the top is a standard spring-loaded 510 connection that can perfectly fit standard tanks, RDAs, RTAs, or RDTAs. The atomizer has an ohm range of 0.1 to 2.5 ohms. Unlike the Minikin 150 watt, which is pictured on the right, the Minikin boost size has been increased to fit up to 25 millimeter atomizers with no overhang. The device itself stores an Osmotis chip, which have known to be 10% more efficient than standard dual battery devices. This device is similar to most in the sense that it's 5 clicks to turn on. Once the device is on, you can use the buttons on the side to select your wattage. If you would like to use the temperature control setting, click the fire button 5 times to bring up this menu. Use the fire button to scroll through the settings until you reach mode selection, then use the plus and minus buttons to scroll through to temp. Click the fire button to make your selection. Then use the positive and negative buttons to choose the type of wire you are using, and click the fire button to accept. Once you're back to the home screen, you can use the positive and negative buttons to change the temperature. To switch back to wattage, you do the same technique, except instead of selecting temp, you select power. This device also comes with a curve function, which allows the device to manually set 5 different wattages over time presets for up to 10 seconds so it can emulate temperature control but to your specifications. To reach this option, use the same technique you would use to switch to temperature control, except instead of selecting temp, select curve. For example, with this mode, you can have the device start off at 55 watts for half a second, peak at 70 watts for 3 seconds, and then finish off at 35 watts for 1 second. This allows you to have control of how fast and how high you want your device to ramp up when using Claptons or large gauge wire builds. To turn off the device, you use the same method you would use to switch from wattage to temperature mode by getting to the menu. Click the fire button 5 times and then press the plus or minus button on the system option to turn off the device. Once again, this is the Osmotis Minikin 155 watt boost. If you like what you see, come pick yours up today at Action House Vape.